Nigerians used to call running girls.
Really? Are you guys just so interested in using the titles to like, okay, I'm a
I don't call myself a slave queen. I'm a comedian and a broadcaster.
It is.
And I will not even allow any idiots to call me a slave queen. That's not what I do. I'm a comedian and a broadcaster. If you see me wearing something, I earn it. I didn't sleep with a wretched old dick to gain it.
Ooh,
wretched.
No, but the thing is, it's not just old men who are sponsoring these girls. Let's be honest.
It's not the old man alone. You
and
guys.
How old is old?
The
That's the question.
frosters.
How old is old?
Well,
how old is old?
Well, according to my search,
You are here again. Go on.
according to my search, the average age of a sugar daddy is 45 years.
Hey, so you're not there yet.
Oh my God.
But I'm 37. If
So
I'm
we are
dating
not.
a 45 years guy,
So you're
it's not my
dating
sugar
you're
daddy.
dating a sugar daddy because
I am
on average
37.
that's what
if I'm dating a 45
I don't
years
So you
guy,
have a
That's what
sugar
the
daddy.
person
if
Yeah.
I'm dating a 45 years guy,
According to
who's
Doc,
about
you have a
8
sugar daddy.
8 years older than me.
No, so
it can never be
that's
them as a
normal
sugar
in
daddy.
a relationship.
Actually,
You guys
that
are
would be
jumping
the
into
right age.
that you're jumping into conclusion. Obviously, if you're 35 dating a 45-year-old person, that can qualify for a sugar daddy. At the same time, might not, because it will depend on various things. Terms and conditions, reasons for the relationship, what she wants from that relationship, what the man wants from the relationship. That is different. Because don't forget that an 80-year-old man can see a 20-year-old
you know what?
and decide to marry them. And that would count as a sugar daddy.
Have you been with your sugar daddy before?
No, I haven't.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Ricky.
Just thank you. I said thank you.
Ricky.
All right,
Have you been with a sugar daddy before?
Sure, yeah.
Why would you be with a sugar daddy?
Because the money was so good. It was so irresistible.
What about the machine?
No, I mean, the cancer leave you.
Cameo.
He wasn't doing acting. Now that I'm old, I was in the university then. Life was good. I mean, everybody would tell you. First year in the university, I had my own car.
Right.
A foreigner.
Say I had my first car, three sugar daddy.
A foreigner with no ID. I had my own car through a sugar daddy. Yeah. So it was good. But when I got what I want, and same first year, when I got all the things I want, I didn't want the man again.
So don't you think you use the man there?
Oh yeah, I tell him all the time. I told him to his face that you were for the using process. Was he not using me? He was using me to make his marriage succulent.
Exactly.
Because after fumbling my pussy, what does he go to do?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Wow. So he was a married man. He's got a wife.
Yeah.
And what the wife can't give him, I was about 17. I was giving him. Come and fumble mine. And give me something. Take me to ShopRite. Fill my boxes. Fill my car. I'm sorted for the week. He was from Polokwane. I was in Cape Town then. I'm sorted for the week. I'm seeing him next week. Even if I don't see him next week, I call and guess what? I was calling him Daddy.
Well, it's sugar daddy.
Daddy, no, I'm sorted. And at that point in my life, if I had not met that man, and came into me university,
right?
Because I went to the university and let me teaching Jensen.
So help me finish my course, more or less.
No. I didn't even have
the problem is most people see.
What would you be in a man? What would you be a man? What would you make you take a girl as your sugar daughter or what?
I mean, they're going for sugar mummies.
Wait, so people always have this crazy assumption that having a sugar daddy was...
Can I not talk?
Okay, talk. Finish. No,
right.
Then I'll come in.
The finish, yeah.
Finish.
You can do one of the other. As a young, full-blooded man, right? You can have a mamacita. That should be a wenny. Yeah. You can have a chica bonita, small size, right? So you can be robbing Peter to pay Paul. But whichever way it goes, right? Yeah, man. The thing is, if you see,
that's a very important point.
If you meet a young guy,
young girl, and then
I wasn't exactly that.
Okay. So you take the money from the older man and then sponsor a young
boyfriend. Right. I had a boyfriend who Together we agreed that
That was
he's
cheating
our
then.
sponsor.
That was the cheating.
that's- no,
That
that
was
was
the
cheating.
reason.
That was what he was saying.
That's
Listen,
what I was
listen.
saying.
That was what he was saying.
Boyfriend,
Look.
didn't you hear me? I had a boyfriend that
That was a
together,
boyfriend.
Together,
That's what
that
I'm saying.
man
So
that was the
our
rules,
sponsor.
right?
That's what I'm
The boy is a
saying.
fraudster.
That's why we need
boy
to
is a
set
fraudster.
precedents here. We need- because at the end of the day, and all you lot, I think
Hey,
you're
don't say
seeing-
you lot.
You-
I agree
You
with
know,
you.
I think you're
Stop.
seeing having a
Stop.
sugar daddy as,
It's not
as
a bad thing. No, it is
Oh.
not.
It's not always a bad thing.
Okay,
It's
yeah.
not always a bad thing. If the two game players
Yeah, it's
have
a game, isn't it?
set goals and they understand each other,
But
they
it's
both
not all the
they
sugar
both
daddies that take the girls to school.
that's the thing. But it's not all the sugar daddies that end up sleeping with the girls. Some of them only want company.
Let me tell you
Some
how
of
it
them,
Hold on.
listen.
Yeah, but
some
I
of
was
them,
working
some of them only want company. Not
What kind of
all
company?
You know what?
Not
You
all
know
of
what?
them want to have
Let me tell
sex.
you
You know what?
Now, I
Prince,
think we need
Prince,
to treat this
Prince.
topic.
Yeah, I'm
really
sure you Ubenya be a sugar daddy. Tell us
No,
how
no,
you
we
met
need-
your sugar daddy.
We need,
When I went to South Africa, I was living with my uncle and the wife, and it wasn't bread and butter. So after matric could be high school or whatever. After matric, I was working for a local kitchen, a South African local restaurant, not Nando's, almost pub near the end. I was washing pots and then cleaning fish. So the man would come and eat and go. The man would come and eat and go. Eventually, I started serving him. I moved from the kitchen to
the restaurant proper.
the restaurant, so I was serving.
waitress.
So something happened and we had a conversation and he was like, you are intelligent, so why are you here? And I told him my story and said, I'll take you to school. And I thought he was fooling because it's not easy cram
But he could have just helped
Nice
you out
chicken.
without having
This is
her
But
being your
he
sugar
did.
This is
daddy.
mentorship. So it actually started off as a mentorship. Isn't it?
He used his ID because I didn't have, at that time I didn't have permit. He used his ID to adopt me.
Right.
He got me into school. He got me into his insurance. And you know, sometimes, eventually feelings happen. I don't even blame him.
So you did have a lot of
I didn't
something.
have anything for him because I was seen as a father figure. But when he started making advances at me, in as much as I didn't like it, I didn't want to leave school and go back and clean fish.
Right.
You get me?
And
I was
did you-
enjoying
can I
what I
ask-
was
can I ask you a
learning.
quick question? Can I ask you a quick question?
Basically.
Did you maximize the outcome of the relationship? Apart from the money you were getting, did you take that opportunity to also, establish connections and links with
him?
some of the big people in the industry?
What industry?
Which-
I mean,
which-
whatever
Because
industry.
I was in
He was
school.
in school.
I was
Yeah,
in aviation school.
Of course, obviously, after aviation school, you're looking to, get into some sort of work.
And
Did you take that advantage?
I left Mr. Temba when I got to my final year. And that's what happened. During my second year, I got offered to come and work for a company.
Right.
And so I was earning my own salary. And from there, I became an independent girl.
Right.
That minute, when I started earning my own money, I saw the man as an abuser.
Right. Okay.
That minute when I started
So you
earning,
always had your
the
plan B.
minute I started earning my money, it wasn't a plan B.
Right.
But because I didn't have to go to him for anything, that the slikeness became real. Like, dude, I don't want you to touch my punani.
Right.
Period. So when we are running, he brings his hand, but stop it.
But you are still
Then
friends.
see,
there's-
let me say
sponsor-
something.
sponsor-
You can't just get up one day and
sponsorship
say,
will drop
please
there.
go.
Yeah, why not?
Let me say something real quick. We need to look for the basics of sugar daddies. What
really
is
need
the
to treat this
basics
topic
for the
really well.
what is the basics for sugar daddies? What is the motive for both of them? I believe the basics for sugar daddies is when you're not from quite a well-to-do home, but you want to do something for yourself. Your parents can't push you any longer to where you want to go to. And then you are by the roadside selling something. You see this man, he's always passing, he's always buying something from you. Any offer the man gives you, you take it because of your dreams.
Well, that's exactly what Afia said in her case.
That's the
exactly.
thing.
That's what I'm
Most
saying.
of
And
these
they don't come
most
and
of these
say,
things start
honey,
mentorship.
I want to take you and go and do
No.
something.
It starts with
exactly.
mentorship.
He started
So
helping
what
you.
you- that's what you
Yeah,
want
he
to
started
hear,
taking you act as if he's adopting him.
Yeah.
He'll be taking care of you, taking you to trips, taking you shopping. No. the day he would throw that bullshit in your face, you might collapse.
Exactly.
What kind of
That's,
You see,
that's
no,
why.
look,
They're
that's
bullshit
why
are-
it's
Second, Dr.
important.
But that's
One
you know it's a
second.
process.
No, sugar daddy will come to you. Well, now we have men that don't respect themselves, so I can't even defend them. But no sugar daddy will come to you and say, I want to bang you, knowing the age difference. Most of them,
They will start
apart from these
being
girls
nice
on
to
the
you and so
streets
on.
doing
but-
prostitution, most of them, they come, mentor you. You know what, the day Temba started touching me, I felt I died. And that person that died never woke up.
The girl must die.
Right. Okay.
You see, wait. There's something important we need to establish here. There's something really
They need to understand some
important.
of these things.
Exactly.
So then by the time your mentor starts making these advances, you know exactly what's going to happen.
But why mentor? You don't
No,
have
no,
I knew it.
With the children,
because once you
wait.
pull
I
out,
knew
the
it.
help is going
I
to
was
stop.
all-
And
Yes.
you
That's
said
the thing.
because
That's
It's-
why if at the time she knew or she understood what the man was
you know
trying
what,
to do.
you know what, you know
Dr.
what,
Prince.
you know what, Dr.
Even-
Prince, you
no,
know what,
even
you were
understanding,
mad, you were mad, so
even
you won't
understanding.
get, you
If
won't
she
get,
had-
you
if
won't get
she
that
had-
point.
wait.
Be in
If
that
she-
situation.
wait.
But I know
If she
people
had
who have
understood
been in those
to do.
situations
Exactly.
and found a way, behaved in certain ways in such a way that the man couldn't get what he wanted.
No, Dr.
Let
Prince.
me tell you
Let
something.
me tell you
Because
something.
Dr. Prince.
with the right
Dr.
type of
Prince,
education,
this is
listen,
reality.
listen.
Can I
For
tell
that.
you
This is
something?
reality.
Can I say
This is
something?
reality.
themselves
Hold on.
techniques,
Hold on.
principles,
No,
and
this
ways
is
so
reality.
they can wriggle themselves out of these
No.
situations.
Let me
Because
put you
whether you
on
like
the
it or
path
not,
of reality.
whether you like it or not,
My cousin,
due to
Georgia,
how
too.
society is
Let me
made.
give you on the
Prince.
path on reality.
Okay, put me on
I've got a
path.
senior
Reality.
sister. Oh, we are 6 form 1 school bill.
Right.
On no chiba. Oh, we are 6 form 1 school bill. Just when on no Bible school, something called Peram. My mother was a super
Right.
rich woman. One day she woke up and she had nothing.
Okay.
How I went through SS was hell. My mates will tell you. Was hell. Because I was can you buy yeah. And then one day I came to school and I didn't have a tin of
So
milk.
it was a sudden drop.
It was a sudden change of status. I didn't even have a tin of milk. And then it never got better. It was like, zoom. Because my mother started thinking, hypertension, blah, 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 kicked in. My mom became sick. Let me tell you, second year in high school, I left school to South Africa. My uncle came for me. Not with the idea of putting me back to school, with the idea of taking me away so that my younger sisters can also be educated. So when I went to South Africa, even though my uncle was paying my fees, I was working for the wife. I cleaned the restaurant, I clean her salon, I go and get a salon ready before going to school, after school, back to the salon. When I met Mr. Temba, it felt like
Savior from.
I feel the young woman.
See? Yeah.
So based
When
on
I
this
get
story,
out,
That is
I have to read my
reality.
book.
Yeah.
based
All
on
I had.
based on this story,
That's
what
reality.
can
That's
what
what
can I
That's
can tell
reality.
it?
There's
What
no way,
can I
one
tell
second.
it?
For all
There
you
is
know,
no way a lady
two
can
situations,
wiggle her
right?
way
For
around. There is
people
no
to
way.
be,
But for all you know,
There's
sugar
no
daddy
way.
situation.
Mr.
It can be
Temba
Prince.
wasn't
Can you
in it
listen?
to
Prince,
Prince, can you
Prince,
listen?
Prince.
Prince, can you listen?
To give
But
us time
listen,
to talk.
But you haven't given me any time to say
Ricky,
anything.
ask me the
because
one
you are
complaining.
jumping
I'm not
into
talking much,
anything,
right?
and-
I'm not talking
because
much.
Prince is like, okay, for me, based
go
on
on.
if his experience and
Yeah.
everything that as people have said, it looks like sugar daddies, there are girls who are there because there's a situation that puts them there.
Okay, Pope.
And there are those who willingly want to put themselves in it just to make money and then collaborate the same, right?
No,
There
there's
are-
nothing like that.
Assume
No,
that
no,
I'm Mr.
No,
Pimba.
there's nothing like that.
Because
If-
I
if-
know people who have got rich parents and so on, they still do sugar daddy stuff for what? For pleasure or what?
Adventure, yeah.
Exactly. So
But-
No,
The finish.
those people from the rich home, do you know what happened? Their daddy's friends are taking advantages of them, and the father the father is not
doesn't
seeing.
know anything about
So-
it,
so-
so it
so
doesn't mean
you have
it's
two
And
categories.
it's
Those
also
who-
started the same way. Uncle, and then you to, hey, this is my niece.
Yeah.
So then you come, Uncle, I want an iPhone. But the next morning he brings the iPhone, and you go and show it to your dad and say, you know your uncle. If me, my friend, if you start buying expensive gifts for my children, I get worried. I have warned somebody. I have warned a female friend. Do not buy anything for my sons again. When I was giving birth to them, I didn't have you in mind.
Right.
That is how old women will sleep with your young children, young boys.
Sugar mommy.
Because of my auntie gave me this. And because it's your friend, you overlook it and go like, you know your uncle. The next thing, uncle will buy wig. The next thing, uncle will take her on a trip. When uncle takes her on a trip, daddy, maybe uncle will not even go some. She will go with uncle's children. They will come back. Then daddy is comfortable. So the next time you are going again, daddy don't care. You go, uncle will meet you along the line. And when uncle meets you, he will take advantage of you.
Right.
And you can't say no. You know why you can't?
Why are we making it like? Why are we making it like? The girls, right, are the victims, and the men are the what do you call it, aggressors.
Why not?
Why
You see,
not?
the thing is, right? I don't think, or I've not heard anywhere where a sugar daddy has actually raped a girl. You see, it's something. It's a process. It goes.
Sure, it does.
No, it happens. I mean, that's in, but it's not like people just are not. They don't consent to being a daddy's what do you call it, baby girl, right? Baby girl, sugar daddy, they go in tandem. There's something about a man that a girl also sees. It's not just the man always dishing out gifts. You know, there's as we say, there's no free lunch.
What else? What else would
Anytime-
you go
There's ambition
So-
before
so-
pleasure.
so-
He has
so-
to
I'm
control.
going to make a final question. Anyone can jump on this one. I'm going to know because we're running out of time. We only have a minute.
Anytime a sugar
Because-
daddy touches a young girl, that first minute, it's a rape.
Why?
Look,
There is okay, yeah.
There's
And yet,
nothing like
there is
feelings,
never
emotions
consent.
whatsoever.
Okay.
But you
Hold on. As a legal
there
person,
is never
Ricky,
consent.
as a legal person, let me address that
I
point.
think
There is nothing like
Let me
consent,
address that
but
point.
you don't
Let me
have a
address that point.
choice.
If it's not true.
It
It's
is
not
true.
for rape
It's not
or
true.
that
There is nothing
sexual
like
assault.
consent.
to happen.
not true. Listen.
It's not like the person kidnapped you.
because I
You know,
think-
let's be
It's
honest.
not sexual assault. I said rape.
people, you know, you can be with your
consent to
own
be-
wife, your own
you-
wife.
Yeah, that's
That's
but
I
be
said-
honest, sugar daddy, and
There's nothing like
baby
consent.
girls is
All right,
not.
okay, all right, okay.
Last
Please,
year-
hold on,
last
hold on.
year,
Please, hold
there
on.
was a
Please,
sugar
hold
daddy.
on. Would you hold on? We're going to go for another commercial break. We will be right